how we're going to start off is I'm going to ask each of you brothers exactly why you love Black women, and to expand on the conversation and tell exactly what makes you, what draws you to love a Black woman. We can get started. The brother the older brother who was gonna hop in, he said he's running just a tad bit late, so we're gonna get started in just a jiffy. So okay, so let's get it going. Let's have this conversation. Let's talk about it.
Let's open it up.
Let's first ask you, Cal. Why do you love Black women?
My main love for Black women because I got the chance to share a Black woman in my life who's my mother. Biggest reason, Black women show some of the most unconditional love that you can have in the world. I can't speak for nobody else, but I can only speak for my Black queens. They show a lot of unconditional love, and that kind of reinforces me to actually love the world unconditionally. A lot of times you see it in the community. Black women are the first one to really get out there, first one to really put the stress on their back, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's one of the things where it's just like the initiative of a lot of Black women. Like, a lot of times they don't sit waiting around to go wait for nobody to give them no handouts. They go get us, like, born and bred that way. So, like, it's just the passion, the battery that they put in your back to make you go do more. That's because every time I see a Black woman succeed, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's exactly what we need to be. That she pushing us towards the right way in our community. So I love what they do for the community. I love even down to the single mothers, you know, how they even connect and build with each other and network within each other is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Being that I grew up with a single mother, I seen how Black women empower each other with the absence of Black men. You know what I'm saying? So I think the biggest thing is the resilience of them. We don't want our Black women to become so resilient where they negate us, but the resilience of them is something I completely respect and love and cherish. For sure.
Okay, I feel that. Thank you for sharing that, man. Okay, so now we're gonna jump it over to Rob real quick, man. Same question. Why do you love Black women?
Okay, just first and foremost, I'm gonna probably be muting and unmuting myself or whatnot, just because I'm doing a lot of typing. But you know, as I unmute myself, I'll be definitely listening in. I definitely heard what you said. What's your name, sir? I'm sorry.
Cal.
Kyle, nice to meet you, man. But I definitely like what you said and what you what you started off with. I'm just gonna try to piggyback off that, and of course, express my deep love and feelings for Black women. Definitely, the unconditional love is something that is definitely pivotal for Black women who, you know, as they express us Black men, you know, it just keeps us going in a sense, you know, it just keep their unconditional love keeps the drive for us going and just keeps us motivated. So it's something that, especially, you know, even again, my mother was the same way, you know. One of the, you know, I like to hear with examples. You know, one of the things that I remember a long time ago when I think I was like in high school one time and I was taking a walk with my mother, and I remember she said something. I think it's something along the lines of, I don't even care if like I think it was like something like towards the crime or something like that. She was like, I don't even care if you committed the crime. I'm doing whatever it takes to lie to get you out, or I'm replacing you. You know, that's that unconditional love of a Black woman, you know. But even to go off topic on that too, I think I want to touch on like my deep attraction for Black women, in a sense, as this is something that they're like innovative thinkers, man. Like they're like, again, like you said, go-getters. Like their mind is in a different world sometimes, where, again, like who just started this organization a little bit, who just brought this idea to Xavier, the Black woman Mercedes. One of the things that definitely inspired me, my own Black woman was on the couch right here too. Like, due to this COVID thing, one of the things that absolutely impressed me when I was watching her do this COVID thing. It was like, okay, COVID hit, you know, some people weren't having jobs or whatnot. You know, my Black woman, I saw her, again, most people sometimes would just sit on the couch, relax, blah, blah, blah. She capitalized on that. You know, she absolutely capitalized, started her own company on her side with two other strong Black women as well, called Boss Fashion Firm. So all Black women, if you guys looking to shop on that, I'm gonna advertise a little bit. If you guys are looking to shop on that, you know, go ahead, bossfashionfirm.com. But it was one of the things that
drop it in the chat.
I definitely will. I definitely drop that in the chat. Definitely drop the link. But it was one of the things that just really highly attracted me to her, because she sat on this couch, taught herself how to make a website, taught herself the whole ins and outs of, you know, vendor, talking to vendors, trying to get the materials needed, all that. She's already talented in that sense, but other things she really say. I saw her on YouTube channels, and she literally full on out taught herself pretty much how to just start and push forward with the business. And this business has tremendously, you know, grown so far since it just started about 3-4 months ago, maybe something like that. Yeah. So this business is like fully, you know, pushed to its limits right now. It still has so much more, you know, limits to go or whatnot. So that my thing, my really deep love and attraction for Black women is just that their mind is just the innovative mind they have. It's crazy, you know. It makes them stand out to me personally from like other races or other women or whatever. It's just Black women is just, their mind is just amazing, you know, and that's what really attracts me about them or whatnot. So I mean, I think a year ago they had one of the highest graduating rates anyway. I believe that they were number one, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think they were number one as far as races go, or something like that. Black women are number one as far as highest graduation rate. So that can also reinforce my argument pretty much. But yeah, that I will end off on that, and then, you know, somebody can piggyback off that too.
Well, I'm definitely chat in because again, I'm with my Black woman, my beautiful queen over here. Man, when I say, like, piggybacking off what Rob say, and Rob and Cal saying, like, Black women have the best drive in the world. I never seen anybody on this planet have so much drive. It don't matter what circumstances a Black woman is, they make it happen. I've seen women finesse their way into making sure they babies eat. I've seen women finesse their way or work their way, work hard to make ends meet, make sure they pay them bills. Whatever they gotta do, Black women make sure it's done. One thing I never saw in my life ever was a Black woman give up. I've never seen a Black woman ever give up. It's just the drive they have, you know. Even like what Rob saying, my lady, she started her own business, and she already works 2 jobs, and I be in here thinking like, damn, I'm a lazy bum, because she moving at a fast pace, like, and I gotta keep up, and it's just like, but at the same time, that's a good thing. I have to take my ego out of it and look at it like, damn, like, she's moving, I gotta move too. Like, she ain't gonna stop, so I can't stop. So that's giving me drive to keep pushing, keep moving, keep doing what I'm supposed to do. And just like what Cal was saying, just the love they have for Black men. It, you know, though we see a lot of divisiveness when it comes to Black men and Black women, the love that they have for us when they out here on these streets and they protesting for us, when they see a Black man hurt, they then want to give you a hug off first back. Like, you know, it's just the love they have for us. It's unmatched by anybody, and nobody can tell me that somebody can love them better than a Black woman, better than a Black woman can. Like, it's not possible, especially if you're a Black man. Can't nobody on this planet love you as much as a Black woman, because one, you come from a Black woman. 2, you're raised most likely by a Black woman, and 3, you're doing everything you do, whether it's working, hustling, you know, getting dressed nice, you're doing it for a Black woman. So just the way Black women go about things, as far as drive, determination. They always make sure you are always good. Every older black man I know who's living 70 plus got a black woman in the house, and they healthy. Because if it ain't for a black woman, you damn sure ain't gonna think about your health like that. Like, you know how many times a woman then told you, hey, go get your doctor's appointment, go get checked up. Like, I done had that conversation 50 times this year already. So, like, just to even for her to even know to make sure I'm healthy, that says a lot, you know. That says a lot. And, you know, and for them to even, you know, to have our babies and everything, man, it'll be an honor for me to have a baby by a black woman, you know, because it's just, I know that my baby is gonna get love and raised the right way, man. Because, man, like I said, man, black women are different breed. They nobody can match them. And in my opinion, I believe black woman is God. But at the same time, with that being said, I just the way it's just the love that black women give, the determination they give us, everything. Like I said, everything black men do, we do for black women. You know, so yeah.
You know, I wanna go off what you brought up too, Xavier. As far as, like, you know, again, us black women, you know, the black women, definitely, like, again, COVID hit and they've been just starting their own businesses and things like that and whatnot. And Lord knows my woman has been absolutely busy, because again, she also has to juggle a 9 to 5. She has to go to work, and then I've seen her go to work, of course, come back. But then even before stopping home, she has to stop at her 2 other partners' house, you know, whatnot, to make sure that, hey, these clothes are going right, shipments are being made out to customers and things like that. And you know, it's just, for me personally, I don't know, you know, you guys can relate to it, you know, bring up your opinions on it. But for me personally, it just made me think, like, hey, you know, of course, everybody has this, you know, mindset of, you know, the guy shouldn't be doing much in the house or whatever. But personally, you know, when I saw her that busy, you know, it made me want to do some things, you know, just to make sure that, you know, you can get her, because sometimes it could be the balance could be tough a little bit, you know, juggling all that, and then coming home and just, you know, you just don't have much to do. So it made me just plan future things for her, like, hey, let's just go out and do this, let's just go out and do that. We have mini ice cream breaks so many times, you know, just to get away from all these things and things like that. And also too, there are times where, again, with her being busy, I want her to come home and just, you know, get off her feet a little bit, relax a bit. So, you know, I'm not a good cook. I'm not the best cook, but it's something I want to learn. Definitely, you know, moving forward. But, you know, I'm the type of person that, hey, I'm going to clean the dishes in the house. I'm going to wash the stuff in the house. I'm going to do laundry. I'm going to do all that, you know, to make sure that, you know, again, we've seen your hard work. I've definitely noticed your hard work. I'm going to carry some things and make sure to support you 100 full. So, you know, that's one of the things as black men that we have to, you know, one of the things, again, you guys can piggyback off a lot more other things too, but that's one of the ways that, you know, we as black men can show support to our black women, you know, achieving success in life. So, you know, just having that support. And again, too, even with them, you know, starting their businesses and doing so many great things in this world, it motivates us to do the same thing. Her doing the same thing kind of motivates me to, you know, try to uplift and start something else rather than just a 9 to 5. So it's just like you know, they just keep that pedal on to the point where, like, you are so motivated to push right behind them or beside them or things like that. So that's something else I want to, you know, put on with that. That's really, like you said, that's really important. Like, and a lot of classes that I learned, like from Western and like Eastern, that's called a communal relationship. That's what that is. When you have a relationship with a person that is good things, it's things that I'm good at, that I can bring and provide, and when you slack in this or you tired in this, I could bring and reinforce that. I think it is a beautiful thing. It's far better than the equity, like gender role specific
how we do things, and like a lot of times I do think, you know, we kind of, I think we're progressing more into the point of women don't have a role in this house. It's just about what can we do to better the house, what can we do to further take us both to the next level. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, you know, that's where I feel like it was going, and it's like, you know, the man get the bacon. Like a lot of times, man, you got a lot of women that's out here that's able to provide financially more for people, and like as men, you know, what separates the pride of that? You know what I'm saying? Are you secure in yourself and your relationship that you won't let that type of thing, you know, deter you from, you know, society norms? Like, it's really important that I think, like, and men, as we grow, I do see the progression, and I do see the things that we can recorrect, but I think it's overall like bringing that communal aspect to the relationship. What can I do? What are you good at? What are your strengths? What are my weaknesses? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times Black women, on your weaknesses, they can make you sharper, and or kind of say, Kobe, give me the ball. You feel me? Like they really care. Like this is where you made the mistake, and sometimes, you know, look, they can rub you wrong, man. They can rub you wrong, but when you know it's all for the betterment of y'all, it's a beautiful thing, and I really getting to the point to where, in the community sense, where, like I say, I'm big for the community. I feel like it's good for our younger children to see this, to see couples actually working together, moving together, not just baby mamas bickering, arguing on the book and Twitter and stuff. Like, it's like, and not saying that it's not, I just know what's being portrayed more and what's the reality of things, and I just think it needs to be promoted a lot more. But and I don't mean to get provocative, but Black women are beautiful physical specimens.
Oh yeah.
You know, I don't mean to, but you know, I'm a sucker for chocolate, and sometimes I gotta check my glucose. You hear me? Cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I feel that 100%. Black women, like I was telling my younger brother, I said, Black women got the ability to disturb your whole damn day. You'll see one walking, a fine sister walking, oh my God, you be driving and forget where you're going. I promise to God. Black women have the ability to disturb your whole entire damn day just off walking, like literally. Black women are the most beautiful beings on this planet. I wanted to expand on the conversation, with another question. How does the Black man value the Black woman? And I know, Rob, you was discussing it a little bit as far as what you do, you know, seeing the hard work that your woman does, so you feel like, you know, to show her value that, hey, I'm gonna work with you. So could you go a little more in detail about that?
Definitely, man, definitely. I think, again, one of the many ways I personally, you know, value Black women is just, you know, showing them that support. You know, that's one of the many ways that, and it could be different ways, where it's to just, you know, again, planning spontaneous activities for you guys or whatnot, or simply, you know, lending that helping hand with, for example, again, that business, you know, or whatnot. One night, I think my girlfriend had to make a delivery and whatnot, and it was late at night. But again, she practices that customer service, maybe promise to that individual that your item will get there at this time. But again, I don't like, you know, my girlfriend going out, you know, late at night sometimes. So I joined her, you know, and, you know, she met up with two of her individuals, you know, and they got that package delivered. They got the work done pretty much. So I think that comfort and that support to them is very well needed. Personally, I grew up in a household where it was always, again, both my parents were working, obviously. My father was working a little more hours, but I think it was that African more, which I'd never agree with. You know, my dad had to come home to food on the table or whatnot and things like that, which my mom still did very well, you know. But it's something that I definitely highly disagree with or whatnot and things like that. We are all grown. You know, it could be a gender switch. You know, I can be the one. And again, I do this sometimes too. My girlfriend's out all night or whatever. Again, I can't cook, but there's been a lot of times where I've called her and be like, hey, you know, I'm finna order some Cajun boil or something that she likes. She loves seafood or whatnot. You know, hey, yeah, I know you've been working all late and stuff like that. Let me just get something, you know, you want something out, and then she'll tell me what she want. We'll bring it. We'll have a nice little dinner, and then again we repeat our busy schedule again. So, you know, showing that support in various ways definitely matters, you know, and that's, I think, one way I definitely value Black women is that we know they're busy, so finding so many different ways to show that support and that, you know, that more support to them is very important. And again, they always show their appreciation for it too. You know, that's something that, you know, they make you feel good in a sense where when you show that more support and, you know, a simple thank you or whatever they do, they make you feel good, you know, when you show that support to them because, you know, they notice it, you know, and that's that unconditional love. Like, they just make you feel good as a Black man, you know, or whatnot. So I think definitely, like, the biggest thing is that Black men should not be afraid of the gender switch or, you know, the norm that was in the back where Black women should be doing that. Black men need to step up and do stuff like that too, whether it's doing that laundry when she's busy or you know, going in that kitchen and making sure the kitchen is clean or this place is clean or whatever, you know. And again, it also, not to even belittle Black women, because in this apartment, I kid you not, there's been a lot of maintenance issues that my Black woman has got up and done, you know, herself. Like, she literally instantly yesterday just changed the light fixture. The lights were flickering. She got up and changed the light fixture herself, you know, and things like that. So, you know, again, that's one of the things that's unique about, you know, my Black woman and whatnot. Like, we're never afraid to step up and do what we have to do. You know, if we need help, we ask for help. We're never just afraid to just, hey, let's do it. Let's get up and do it. Let's do this, you know? And that's just the unique thing about Black women is, like, they're always willing to go above and beyond or whatever it is for you. So I will stop there and hopefully get somebody to piggyback off this topic, because I love this topic right now. It's getting me going.
Hey, Cal, so do you have anything to add or input on based on that question?
I think, like he said, it's the support. It's the support a lot of times. One big thing I feel